going back to 1989. Daisy remembers 1989, my friend. Let's clue you in as well.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And tonight, we're celebrating 1989 because some brand new Kiss Online merch has just blessed us out of the clear blue sky. 1989 fun. I was a freshman in high school. Couldn't drive, scared of my own shadow, and friends with Dan and Brett, and falling in love with this band. I can now drive. Not really scared of my own shadow anymore, and I'm still friends with Dan and Brett, and I still love Kiss. So let's HOTFACE. I actually think my HOTFACE tonight is kind of late 80s because of the new merch. And also because of something I received in the mail from my buddy Brian, who has a YouTube channel, The Life of Brian, which I will link below. He's a Kiss fan, and it's pure, fun, nostalgic Kiss. Go check him out, go give him a sub, good stuff. But he sent me a Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits CD box front, and the beauty of it is it has the hype sticker. Now, if you have heard me talk about my history with this record, my mom was pretty religious, and I was in love with this band, Kiss, and I did not want her to take it away from me. She believed rock and roll music to be satanic and sexual, so I did not want her to see Kiss's brand new song called Let's Put the X in Sex. The hype sticker on the CD scared the living crap out of me. I went into Record Warehouse alone to buy the CD, and on my way out, pretended to tie my shoe, reached my little 15-year-old hand into the sack, and scraped off that hype sticker so she wouldn't see it. She did, as I predicted, look at the entire CD in the car, but either she didn't see it or she didn't say anything, because I was allowed to keep the CD and I was allowed to become a Kiss fan. This hype sticker, man, you talk about childhood. Sneaky ass childhood. See, kids today don't have any fun. You can't rip off a hype sticker and hide something from your mom with a streaming device on your phone. We had fun. These kids today.
6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
Almost a year later, she legit did ask me if Kiss was satanic. I remember Danny and I were about to go see a midnight showing of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I had a jean jacket on with a Kiss button, and she legit asked me if they were satanic. When I signed her copy of the Kiss Journal, I let the cat out of the bag and let her know they are satanic, and so are we. I'm joking. Totally joking. Kiss is not satanic. Kiss is fun. Leave your HOTFACEs below, and let's wax. So as the HOTFACE tonight is 1989, just kind of grabbing some stuff for tonight's video, grabbing a poster. Specifically, I found the Metal Madness poster. This poster hung on my bedroom wall, 1989, 1990, probably all the way through high school, 1992. This poster hung on my bedroom wall. I don't know where the other one is from this magazine, but I've mentioned many times before the Metal Madness, Might and Magic of Kiss was like my Cliff Notes into this band and my Bible back then. And the other day on Kiss Online, out of the clear blue sky that is behind the Sphinx on the album cover, well, Hot in the Shade tour book here, the Lord's blessed we 1989 nerds with random Hot in the Shade merch out of nowhere. And one item in particular made my little 15-year-old heart pitter-patter it was just a shut up and take my money moment, because I saw it and I immediately thought, if you were 15 years old, you would shit to have this in your hand. And it is this. The Kiss Hot in the Shade candle. I feel like Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark holding this like this. If only you spoke Jovitos! But this thing amazed me online, and I was like, I have to have that. You know, I have to buy this. And then I actually saw it in person when it arrived and blew my socks off. I mean, this thing is so freaking big, and it's kind of heavy. It like hurts my arm a little bit holding it here. Like, it is heavy, it is big, it is sturdy, and doesn't smell half that bad either. It's like got a beeswax smell to it. Here is the wick. Up here, I of course am not going to burn mine, because this is just gonna sit, Wax Night Basement 2.0, as a piece of memory of the greatest time of my life. You know, I just think back to these days, and maybe it was my age, maybe it was my naivety, but it was probably more, I became a fan in 1988, and this was my first real Kiss record, and I was now a part of this army, I was a part of this fandom, and I listened to the CD, and I'm immediately back in Dan Thompson's Camaro, heading to Brett Parker's basement, hanging out in our neighborhood, talking Kiss, learning about Kiss, collecting that back catalog on CD, and sometimes I even just, like, I open up the CD and I see those mirrored sunglasses, and I totally remember, like, sophomore year, being at my friend Phil's house. He had a pool outside, and we had a ghetto blaster out there, and we were playing Little Caesar, and just, I remember seeing, like, the sun glisten off these glasses as we put that CD in the CD player, and those are just wonderful, wonderful memories to me. A lot of times I look back on 1989, 1990, 91, 92, and I remember being in high school and like wanting to be popular, wanting to be at all the parties, wanting to be a cool kid, and we weren't. We were in Brett's basement or my basement talking about Kiss, and I loved Kiss to death, but I felt like a nerd. I felt like, man, I'm not fitting in. But I look back now, and I'm glad I was a nerd, and I'm glad I wasn't fitting in, because I'm still a nerd, and I'm still not fitting in, and fuck them. Fuck them. We're Kiss fans. Boom. That's it. Game over. We're Kiss fans. Life is fun. Life is magical. And I look back on those high school days, man, and I wish I would have just embraced it instead of wanting a future I didn't really want, because this is the future I wanted. I mean, look at this. I'm sitting here, a 51-year-old man, on a Saturday afternoon, filming a video talking about Kiss. If you would have told me I would have been doing that when I was 15, I would have hugged you and been like, holy crap, life's gonna turn out all right. As always, thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us tonight, taking it all the way back to 1988, 89. Oh my gosh. There you go. See? No personal space here. Be good to your baby. See? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Huh? Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Somebody back there is wagging their tail too. Everyone's a wagging tail dog. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon.